Hi folks, Mal here with a quick channel update. It is February 19th of 2016. Let's get talking about what's going on. Well, first off, thanks so much to my Patreon supporters because thanks to them, I'll be hosting my first official live stream tomorrow, Saturday the 20th of 2016 at 2 p.m. Central US, and it'll last roughly 3 hours. Now, this is a big step for me. Many of you have asked me to stream over the past couple of years, and I've always said, nah, it's not really something I want to do. But I thought, you know what, let me make it a stretch goal for myself, so I incorporated it into Patreon as sort of an overall goal, and that's been met. So I will be doing a live stream every other week, and if the next goal is achieved, I'll actually shift that to a weekly live stream. So I hope you folks like this, and you can just support it, and it's something that I will do on an ongoing basis. Now, I'm going to be joined by my buddy iDid from across the pond, as well as my brother Countdown, and we'll be playing Arrowhead Studios' terrific game, Helldivers, for a good portion of the stream. And we're also going to be giving away some games. So we've got some keys, I think, for Helldivers, and we got some keys for some other games, and we just really kind of want to make it a fun event. So please stop by, spread the word if you can, and I'll post a reminder image up here on YouTube when I go live. It'll be announced on my Twitter feed as well. And then a link with all of the details will be right below this video, including a link to, it'll show you the time where you're at and the whole bit for the event. So just look for that in the description. So let's see, what else is going on? What am I playing on the channel? Because this question comes up fairly often. So I've got a few new games. Actually, that's not true. I've got a lot of new games that I want to share with you, and I'll continue to try out new games. But at the same time, I don't want to abandon the series that we already have going on. So let's break that down very briefly. So first we've got XCOM Long War. Now, you can expect to see an episode of this every other day until we have this run completed. And while it's not guaranteed that we'll win our struggle, I'm feeling pretty solid about that. So I figure maybe, I don't know, maybe another 20 episodes of that one, and I think we'll have the second season of Long War wrapped up. I've been really, really happy with it, and I think that you've enjoyed it too based on the feedback I've seen, so we'll try to draw that to a close over the next couple of weeks. Now, XCOM 2 Season 2 is off to a good start. I think at this point I'm on episode 8, I think it is. Yes, because that's the one where, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched it, spoiler alert's coming up, spoiler. Fast forward. Okay, so iDid actually gets captured, and I've incorporated this into a story. So iDid made a cameo appearance in episode 8. You will see him again in a later episode. I'm also kind of writing a little side story that's going along with this that will sort of be revealed in bits as the campaign continues. So I hope that you like the way XCOM 2 is going, and if so, please let me know in the comments, particularly the bit about iDid being included, because he really did a terrific job on that, I think, and put a tremendous amount of effort into it. So if you guys want to see more of that stuff, then you need to let me know, because it's pretty time consuming, especially for him, and I don't want to, ask him to do that kind of stuff and burden him unless you guys really like it. So let me know in the comments. Also, before we move on to the next thing, Tarragon is a different character. That's not Tygan. He's not talking about Tygan. This is a different character, so all will be revealed. Just wait and see. Okay, so moving on, the Wasteland 2 Director's Cut. That will continue, and I will likely update that one like every 2 to 3 days or so. Remember, at any time, if you want to experience the story faster, you can always watch the Season 5, which has a complete Let's Play already, and it's available. So what you would do is just go to the main channel page, click on Created Playlist, scroll down to Wasteland 2 Season 5, and you can watch, I think there's like 110 episodes. There's the complete story, and I really focused more on role-playing in that one and trying to explore every single subquest and everything else. Whereas in my current Wasteland 2 Director's Cut playthrough, I'm really more about shooting people in the face, quite frankly. I mean, I'm doing shotgun diplomacy, and I'm not doing every subquest and whatnot. I'm really kind of, from a role-playing perspective, being kind of more of a jerk-ish group of rangers in this particular run-through. So I'm doing it a little bit different, and I'm going to continue it, but I just wanted to let you know, if you want to move ahead in the story and you've never seen it before, then that's available. Let's see, what else? Oh, the Helldivers Let's Try that I've got going on with iDid. That's going to go on hiatus until we get to something really interesting, like the Helldive difficulties with the boss fights and whatnot, in which case we'll revisit it and we'll update that playlist. But we're going to try a new Let's Try starting next week, and the game we've got lined up for that co-op wise is pretty cool. I think that you're going to enjoy that. And then last but not least, we've got Ark. That series is going to continue, I guess, as a weekly series, and it'll just keep going out on Sundays. So if you like me running around and running away from dinosaurs, you can continue to look for that on Sundays. Okay, so what else do we have? I think that's it for the channel and gaming stuff. For me, on a personal note, I'm doing relatively well, and I continue to be blown away by your support and encouragement. And this year, I really hope is sort of a breakout year for the channel, and with your continued support, I really believe that it will be. It's funny, I was thinking about this the other day. When I was in corporate marketing, I was asked often to speak to or train less experienced managers or marketers on, what their focus should be. What are they doing? What's the business they're in? So I would always start off with one simple question. What is it that you do? And I'd get all kinds of answers from around the room. We sell this, or we market this by doing this, or we have a strategy that allows us to move and blah, 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 all this stuff, and then keywords and phrases and insert here. And they weren't wrong. Their answers were technically correct, but I never believed them to be true. Like, what? No, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, just follow me for a second. I always believed, even when I was a young man running an electronics store, or later when I was a senior manager at like a global company, I never really thought about, that we were selling anything or marketing anything. I didn't believe that that's what I did. And I didn't want anybody that worked with me or for me to believe that either, because to me that's kind of hollow. That's not important work. It's not important work. I don't care what anybody says. That's not. So I would always tell people and try to impress on them that no, what your focus is, what your business is you're in the business of improving the quality of people's lives. So I was thinking about that the other day, and nothing's really changed for me. So if I, entertain you or touch you in some way or improve the quality of your life, then I've accomplished what I've set out to do. You continue to honor me by allowing me to come into your lives with my odd sense of humor and my weird manner, and I really appreciate that. So I'm honored. Thank you. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this quick update, and that I see you on the live stream tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, I am Mal, and I'll see you later.